They're doing some work here. Steps.
Can tour the castle afterwards all along by yourself. I only want to give you before some short piece of information about the different rooms, the history and so on, and then afterwards you have really enough time to explore the castle by your own. But please don't forget your time to leave. You have to be down on the bus at 9:30, but going down the hill is better than climbing up. And so if you start to go down 9:20, you will be really good in time, okay? So Castle Rheinstein is situated 270 feet high on rock above the Rhine River, and its history is more than 1,000 years old. The castle was built in about 900 as a customs post for the German Empire, and at that time the castle was called the Vogtsburg. A Vogt was a castle steward in former times. And then the castle was presented by Kaiser Otto III to the Archbishopric of Mainz. The most important period of the castle was from 1282 to 1286, when Kaiser Rudolf von Habsburg has lived here. And here on the castle he passed judgment on the unruly knights of the Rhine River. And later on you can climb up onto the cannon yard. This is the garden above here. And when you are standing there and you will have a look on top of the tower, then you will see hanging there a big iron basket. And this basket was the sign or the symbol for his judgment, because everybody who has done something wrong was put into the basket, and then they have really enough time to think about what they have doing wrong. So you can be sure my children don't do anything wrong at any time. It's only a joke. Then from the 14th to the 17th century, the castle was leased again to the different archbishops of Mainz. Then in 1823, the castle ruin and the rock were bought by Prince Friedrich Wilhelm Ludwig. And from 1825 to 1829, the castle was rebuilt. And in 1844, the neo-Gothic chapel with the royal crypt was built. And Prince Frederick, he was also the one who gave the castle the now name Rheinstein, Rhinestone or Rhine Rock, and Rhinestone because of its imposing rock location above the Rhine River. The last owner of the German aristocracy was Princess Barbara of Hessen and Rhein, and she sold the castle in 1975 to my father-in-law, the former opera singer Hermann Hecher. And so it is due to the initiative and the effort of our family that the castle, which was going to be sold to the Hare Krishnas, once again has become a center of historic attraction here in the Rhine Valley. So now here we are standing in the Burgundy Garden. I think it's very easy. It's named Burgundy Garden because of these 3 Burgundy grapevines. They're approximately more than 200 years old, but you see, in spite of this high age, there still bears delicious grapes in them. When you go downstairs to the left side, you will reach the neo-Gothic chapel with the royal crypt. And in this crypt there are lying Prince Frederick, his wife, Princess Louise Wilhelmine, and their son Prince George. And this was the last family who has lived a real family life here on the castle. Going upstairs, you will reach the main entrance of the castle, and you can enter the Squire's Hall, where you will find 4 suites of powered armor from the 15th and the 16th century. And then a spiral staircase leads you up to the Fountain Garden. Turning to the left side of the Fountain Garden, you can enter the Knight's Hall. And the Knight's Hall is the most important and the largest room of the castle. And I think most impressive in the Knight's Hall are the 3-dimensional paintings on the wall, which were stored in 1984. Also very, very important and impressive in the hall of the castle are the wonderful colored stained glass windows. The windows have all different religious scenes or special typical scenes of the town Cologne, because Prince Frederick has bought them all at Cologne and has bring them here to the castle. Going further on upstairs, you will reach the part of the princess floor. And this gives you an idea that in former times, every member of the family has its own floor, its own part. So the floor where the Knight's Hall is in the dining room they used together or when they had guests. Then comes the floor of the princess. There's a second floor above. This was the floor of the prince. But entering the princess floor, the first room is called Red Room. And this room she used for welcoming guests or also as a kind of music room. Also from the Red Room you can have a look into the bedchamber of the princess. But you will see that it's not a normal bed. It's a very small, very short bed. And it seems as if it's half as long as our beds today, because in former times the ladies have slept by sitting. So they had very, very nice hair cultures. So if they want to be nice on the next day, the honor was to sit and try to sleep. And I'm not sure, but I think perhaps therefore they got no more than normally 70, perhaps 75 years old. I think it was too hard without sleeping all the time. Next room is the blue room, and this was a kind of sitting room of the princess. And also from the blue room, you can have a look into a very small and famous round room here in this tower. And one say that this was the favorite place of the princess, because it was very small and romantic with view on the Rhine, and this little room she used as a reading or writing room. Going further upstairs, you will reach the floor of the prince. Directly when you enter the prince floor, you will find something what you will see very seldom on a castle. You can have a look into a former restroom, to a former WC, but you will see that it's very, very easy, very simple. So therefore you won't see a lot. You only find a hole in the wood and that's all. Former times, done their work, falling down, finished. Also in the prince floor you will see the bedchamber, the sitting room of the prince, and quite above the princess riding room, also in this tower, there's the riding room of the prince. And in both floors, prince like princess floor, please have a very good view for the nice wall and ceiling frescoes and also for the stained glass windows. So this was my part. Now you can start to explore the castle by your own. If you have questions afterwards, you will find me in the cafe. This is also the place where you can get something for breakfast or something to drink. Therefore you go straight on underneath the little tower to the left side, and there my son and my daughter-in-law are waiting for you. At 9 o'clock I will open the gift shop. This is in front where you enter the castle. Then, what is also important? Yes, important is also the question for the restrooms, because you don't have to use them in the prince floor. We have modern one. Therefore, you go straight on the other side upstairs again, and you follow the sign toilet. Okay? I want to say thank you for your coming. I wish you a very nice time here on the castle, and perhaps we see us again. Perhaps you come again. Okay, enjoy
Thank
your
you.
tour. Thank you very much. Dankeschön.
Wow. This would have been a heck of a place to be.